Hello everybody and welcome to Clickus Let's Play of Astro Boy. If I can get my list here where I wrote everything down, I can't remember anything. This is Astro Boy Edge of Time. It's on Kickstarter right now. It's so far managed to raise about $5,000 of its $50,000 goal, at time of recording of course, and there's 27 days left to go, probably 26 by the time this goes up. This is a card game, believe it or not. I didn't actually realize that when I first looked at the Kickstarter page. It kind of looks more like a visual novel or even a, I don't know, an RPG or something like that. But no, this is a card game. It's also being worked on by Suda51. He's doing some of the art for the game. A bunch of other famous manga artists are working on it too. But yes, this is the demo, so let's jump right into it, shall we? Yes, very creepy, long-haired man there in the background. This is where you can choose your deck, and right away I kind of have a problem with it. I'm not very good at card games. I don't really play that many of them. I played a little bit of Hearthstone, so maybe I don't really know what I'm talking about. But I don't like how, if you see there, your difficulty is tied to your deck. I don't like that. I don't like how the difficulty is tied to your deck, because it kind of forces you to play with a specific deck depending on how hard you want it to be, which I don't think is necessarily fair. I don't know, maybe that's a standard thing in card games, but I don't know, I don't really like it. But, you know, since I'm not very good and this is just the demo, let's go ahead with the easiest one, the Nine Kings Syndicate. Okay? Thieves, gangsters, hoodlums. It's hoodlums, I know, thank you. The Nine Kings are a deadly family, and a very large one. Use this deck if you want to take your opponent out before they know what hit them. Yeah, pure rushdown. So, if I want to play on the easiest difficulty, I have to play as a bunch of thieves, and I also have to kind of Zerg rush my opponent to death before they can actually do anything, which isn't really my kind of preferred playstyle, but I have to do it if I want the easiest difficulty setting to acclimate myself to the game, which is kind of defeating the point because I'm not going to be using this playstyle. Whatever, let's just get on with it, shall we? And we get straight into a tutorial, which is another thing I'm not a fan of in this demo. I keep wanting to call it a game. But you'll see as I go on, probably. Battlefield. Your battlefield is split into two very different rows, Enforcers and Guardians. Your Enforcers are at the top, your Guardians at the bottoms. I did have a little play with this earlier, by the way. Basically, your Guardians will defend you, and your Enforcers will attack for you. To play a card, you press it, and that's it, really. It costs Quantum, much like the thing in Hearthstone, so you can't just put down whatever cards you want at once. Your unit cards, this is their attack right here on the left, and this is their health, and this is how much Quantum they use. They can do a bunch of different things, like Construct, which is a skill that uses immediately, Shatter, which initiates immediately after the unit is destroyed, and Stratagem, which are skills used manually by the player by clicking on the unit when they are fully charged. Note, stratagems can only be used if the card is in the Guardian row. Yes, thank you. Card skills. In addition to the skills above, there are also common skills that a unit card can possess, such as Juggernauts. If you are unsure what a given skill does, hover over the unit and tooltip explain the skill, what it uses like. Gear card. Yeah, you can see where I'm coming from. This tutorial is just ridiculous. It just shoves everything in your face right away without any kind of chance to play the game naturally. I'm sure this is just because this is a tutorial, a demo for the pre-alpha, and it makes it clear that this isn't a final representation of the game, but it just shoves everything in your face all at once and doesn't give you a chance to learn as you play. You can bring up the tutorial at any time, but it would have been better if it kind of told you as you went along instead of just giving it all up front. But yeah, you have gear cards, which will give your attackers gear to be better. You have faction abilities, which sacrifice some other faction cards. I don't know. You got your health, and finally we can get into the game and play. Now, here we're playing as you, and we're going up against Sophia, which is in the Order of the Burning Feather. I don't know what that means. I guess that's some faction. Yeah, probably because we're 9 syndicates down here. So these are your cards. You can dump whatever you like. We'll probably get rid of that one since it's 7. And we start off with 0. It's just like Hearthstone. You start with 0 quantum, and it goes up 1 point after each turn. So there's no point having a 7 this early on. So we'll go ahead and accept that. 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. And we'll replace it with another 2. Good. Nothing too strong, but, you know, that's what you expect. And we have 1, so we can go ahead and place that down. Change the zone of the target ally unit, if possible. I don't know what that means. But since we have no allies on the field, we'll skip it. Right, enemy turn. And nothing, okay. I'd also like to see if the glitch I ran into when I first played this game comes up. I'd like to see if that happens. Alright, so we have 2 now, so we can either put down number 17, Infiltration, whatever that means, and Thermal Grenade, deal 3 damage. I'm assuming it'll be directly to her. Yeah, let's go ahead and deal 3 damage directly. I have to target her, okay. And boom, just like that, down 3, I'm winning already. I'm the greatest. I'm not gonna bother putting one down because you have to, as you see here, your enemies go to sleep first. It's very, I'm assuming, influenced by Hearthstone. I'm sure Hearthstone isn't the game that created all this kind of stuff. There have been card games before this, but I haven't played them. The only other card game I've played is Yu-Gi-Oh! On the PS2. I think it was called Duelist of the Roses or something like that. Right. Hibukaru Thief. Show the top card of the enemy deck and put it in your hand. The text is kind of small, I have to say. Landmine. Destroy a random enemy enforcer. What's an enforcer? Is that an enforcer? I don't know. Sluggo Erectus. Right, whenever your unit is placed in the Guardian Zone, stun a random enemy unit. Okay, so that'll stun a unit. Is this... oh, that is an... Idiot. These are all enforcers, you idiot. Right, I guess I'll put that down to kind of defend myself. Destroy that, okay, in turn. I'm not really making much progress in terms of putting enforcers down, am I? So I'm gonna have to correct that. I didn't get a chance to read that. My turn, okay. Okay, let's get through this first. Right, what is this now? I have to hover over it. I thought it was right-click at first. Can manually activated while the Guardian and row, Bodyguard, Stratagem, destroy this and deal 4 damage. Oh. Okay, probably shouldn't destroy that then. Not anytime soon, anyway. Right, so we have Mr. Putler here. Bodyguard, whenever the opponent draws a card, deal 1 damage to him or her. That sounds good. Put that down. Or not. Bodyguards can only be summoned by what? By guardians. What the hell's a guardian? That's probably in that faction one I skipped, huh? Okay, well, we'll put this guy down. Show the top card of your enemy deck. Right, put that down. Oh, these are guardians. See, it just overloads you with so much information at once, you kind of forget everything as soon as you learn it. So we'll put that down, and I don't know what this means. I don't know. Just forget it for now. Right. They're gonna put down another guardian. Is that the same one as that? Yes, it is. Good. A royal guardian. I'm assuming that's just a royal guard. That's probably just a basic attack. What's this thing? Dororo. Whenever this card deals damage, show the top card of your enemy deck and put it in your hand. Okay, that sounds interesting. I can't do that, so I guess we'll just put that down. And then I'll just go straight for... Wait, no, I have to... Okay, there we go. Just go straight for her. Enemy still has guardians. Oh, I can't attack her while she has guardians. Right. That'll probably explain why they're called guardians, Josh. But I can't damage these guys because they'll do 4 damage to me. Oh. So that's 8 right there. Should probably go ahead and attack them then, huh? I can only go one at a time, yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, oh. Oh. So, I'm assuming I'm going to lose this match pretty miserably. Yes, it certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Right, smoke and mirrors. Give target ally unit infiltration. Still don't know what that means. Sluggo Erectus again. Right, let's, I have no idea. Put that down. No, can't. Put that down. Alright, okay. Attack that thing. Yes. Something happened. Oh. Well, I just drew a card for some reason. Probably some effect on that thing. Prophetic Scroll. Put 2 random gear cards from the opponent's faction into your hand. I don't know what gear cards are, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Restore 3 health. Okay, that'll be useful. We only got 1 left. I can do that. Let's just see what that means. Oh. I don't know what that accomplished, but okay. I'll go with it. Doesn't look like that glitch I ran into is gonna come up. So what happened was... Oh my god, look how much stuff they have on the board. She's about to slaughter me. She's just kind of sitting around. Ooh, this might be another glitch. The glitch I ran into when I first played was I put a card down. There we go. I put a card down, and I ran out of all quantum. I couldn't do anything with the card, obviously, because it was asleep. And I tried to hit end turn, but nothing happened. And the game just stood there infinitely. And I had to restart. Right, Nine-Tailed Fox. Construct, deal 2 damage to all units in the target enemy zone. That sounds useful. Let's put that down. That, I guess. I don't know. Will that destroy anything? Nope. Good. Can I use you to attack? No, you can only guard. So I've got 2 left. I can put you down. Infiltration. I still don't know what that means. I guess we'll figure that out soon enough. Phoenix for the restored 3 health. Okay, I'll use that eventually, probably. Yeah, this isn't going very well, I don't think. And that's just... okay. Okay, so it only deals 4 damage to card. Yes, that happened. It only deals 4 damage to cards. I was worried it deals 4 damage to your health, so that can... Ha ha, dumbass. I was worried it deals 4 damage to my health directly, but apparently not. Good. So we'll just kind of wait and see what they're planning. Or they're just gonna sit around for a while, who knows? This is a work in progress. This build represents a game that's still under development, as you can see. Okay, I've given it a couple minutes, and yeah, nothing's happened. I think it's crashed. I can go through the tutorial again. Does this have anything to say about it? No. Right. Click some of my cards. Does any of this matter? Anything happening at all? Anything at all? No. Anything. Please, something. Okay, well. That's Astro Boy Edge of Time then. Right. It's got some glitches. It's got some problems, but I think there's a good base here. I like the art on the cards. It's really gorgeous. I like the music. The background's kind of bland, but it works. Some of the writing, as far as I can tell, we only saw that one little bit at the beginning of describing the cards and also some stuff on the Kickstarter page. That looks pretty good. There's a good solid team behind the game, and you know, if you're a fan of Astro Boy or card games, you'll probably like this. Yeah, we'll have a write-up of this on Clickus.com where you can read more impressions of the game and the Kickstarter page itself.